Okay, it already it already started recording. So the first thing in RStudio is to hit on this button, import
Mhm.
dataset, and as our raw file is in Excel format,
Mhm.
then we need to choose from Excel. Then
Okay.
you will see this window. You should hit on the browse button and look for the folder in your computer where you downloaded or saved your file.
Okay.
Here's the file you sent me, and hit
Mhm.
the open button. So
Okay.
you should able to see um, the dataset, which is this one, right?
Mhm.
And then, okay, let's. An important thing, David, here is to use shorter names. So let's say David,
See.
and you see I changed the name, the original name. I click here. So
Mhm.
here you saw that the code changed, and
Okay.
the data set now is called David. Then I hit
Yes.
import, all right,
Mhm.
and that's it. We have opened the data set. Now,
Okay.
it is a good idea always not to work on the console, because in the
Okay.
console we can produce the results immediately, but we have no way to recover the code later on. I mean, if we need to go back, let's say tomorrow, to see the results again, if we go work in the console, then we could not easily retrieve the code. So a good practice always is to create a script here, or
Okay.
by hitting in the file menu, specifically in the option new file, R script. So here you have the R script, which is a blank notebook, so to speak. And if our goal is to create a ggplot density plot, then our first code should be library ggplot2, right? By running this um, code, I don't know why my computer is so slow. We should be able to. Okay, so as you can see in this moment, ggplot is not activated. But
Okay.
if I run this first line of my script, you will see
Mhm.
now that the checklist appears right next to the ggplot. Right? It means
Uh-huh.
that the functions dependent on ggplot2 are now activated, and we can use it for creating our graph. So the next thing is to decide what plot specifically we need to create. So I'm going to open a new R script. Remember, I don't remember exactly the codes of, of the ggplot, but as I already have some codes, I copy them and paste them in new script. And what I do is to replace the arguments. In this case, final sample is the name of our data set. So final sample should be replaced with David. Uh, I lost you.
Yeah. I'm back.
Okay. Um, so I was telling you that final sample is the name of our data set. So this
Mhm.
final sample should be replaced with your name, because your name is the name that we used for this data set,
This
right?
file. Okay. Mhm.
Then, as you can see here, X variable is was sorry citations, the column citations from the dataset final sample. Then we need to replace this, and the
Wait.
Y also is sci-hub n from the dataset called final samples. We need also to replace this, and color, once again, make use of the journal column from the final sample dataset. Again, we need to replace that.
Okay.
Now, uh, we need to identify which variables we need to introduce in our code. So let's
Okay.
say,
Well, age was the one.
which one?
Age, la primera, edad.
Okay. Um, we could say a dot, yes. Uh, we, what is the other variable?
She just, that's all they said was age. Isn't that a little bit odd though? Can you make a density plot with just age?
Well, a density plot with only one variable requires another code. Let me just go Google immediately ggplot2 density to see if we are allowed to create a density plot with only one variable. Because density plots are, let me show you here. Um, okay, a density plot is something like this. Nope, sorry, this is a scatter plot. Um, a density plot. Okay, density plot in ggplot should have the, instead of geom point, should be said geom density, and this should be replaced. I'm not so sure if this code will produce the exact figure. No, it doesn't. It says last error.
Because you sent me one yesterday. Thinking it was D density, and then
I mean, there is density plots are especially useful when you have two variables, one
mhm.
on the x-axis and the other on the y-axis. Let me see. Okay, now I remember that I have a code here. Uh,
I sent a possible one through the chat.
let me see. Plot the. Nope. Okay, but this requires empty cars. Let's see if need first to load the data and empty cars. Empty cars. Okay, and let's see if this now, as you can see here, unexpected symbol density empty cars mpg. Mpg actually is a column. Okay, but we could use it anyway. Um, um, let me see. Okay, this is a code for geom density. Okay, Again, we need to replace the
Final
argument.
sample with,
Instead of final sample, then
yeah.
we should use empty cars. On the X, we are going to use mpg, mpg, and group we could use seal,
Sample.
and let's use HP here. Okay, let's see if it works. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So in the case of our file, it doesn't make any sense to just do a density plot on age.
There you go. See, um, this is the secret, David. Density plot, which is the one you are seeing here, makes
Mm,
use of two different variables. On the one hand, you are using mpg as your first variable, which is deployed in on the x-axis, on the horizontal axis.
hmm
That is why you see mpg here. But if you see, then you are also using the variable seal
hmm
in as a group, and that is why you see seal here. Actually, we could get rid of group and fill and just use mpg, and the
Okay.
appearance should be this one. But this is the general distribution without specifying differences according to seal. And
Okay.
uh, see the trick here. If you put the following code, table empty cars seal, oh, sorry, and run it, you will see that we have three cases. We have vehicles of 4 cylinders, vehicles of 6 cylinders, and vehicles of 8 cylinders.
hmm
That is why we see three different distributions that were
Okay.
created with this code, in which we specified to depict the statistical distribution of mpgs, miles per gallon. This is a metric
Two.
of performance of any vehicle according to or as a function of the number of cylinders of the engine.
Okay.
So it should be evident that the darkest the blue, the more performance, the better the performance.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So the lighter the blue, the worse
The
the
worst
performance.
performing, but better gas mileage.
Yeah, exactly. So a trick
Okay.
for mastering um, data
Wait, it said
visualization
replace though.
always depend on how many variables you need to present in your graph. If you are
Yeah.
not clear,
No, it was the opposite of what you said. So as the cylinders are lower, the gas mileage is better, and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
because
yeah,
the
yeah,
bottom's blue.
exactly, exactly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay,
Now
that
let's
makes sense.
use this same code. I'm going to copy it again and paste it
Uh-huh.
here, but then we are going not to use empty cars data set, but
We use W'd.
David, exactly. So let's say, sorry. So here, our first argument inside the parenthesis should be the name of our data set, the one we have here. As you can see, we have
Yep.
three different data sets. We're going to use
Yeah.
David. Okay, in David, we have plenty of variables. Which of them we are going to
hmm
depict? It depends of the purpose you have. So let's say we are going to we need to create a graph with a dot. So
Hmm.
here in the x we put a dot. Note that you have to take care with the capital letters because you know
Okay.
R is
Yeah.
quite is case sensitive.
Picky. Yeah.
It's case sensitive. It's quite common to make mistakes like this. All right.
Yep.
Let's say we need to create um, a differentiation according to the number of hijos that people have.
Hmm. Okay.
We could use then hijos. What is it? Okay, with a capital H, hijos, and here hijos, and that's it. We got error because as you can see, I wrote edad with
With
lowercase e. If I run it again, then we have our beautiful graph here.
okay.
So yeah, the idea basically consists of being aware of the variables and the data set that you need to use to create the graph. In this case,
Will it let us just do age or no?
yeah, well, in this case, as you could see, hijos is a constant, it's not a variable. So that
Right.
explains why we only have one distribution. So let's use another variable. Let's say
In,
número hijos, this one.
okay.
Okay.
That one.
Um, so we put
Número subraya.
número underscore underscore hijos.
Hijos.
Right? Yes.
Yes.
Copy that variable here. We run it. And there you go.
Wow.
Do you want me to send this script for you?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
And I'll have access to see this video again, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. How does that work? I'm not familiar with whereby.
It's good. It's quite straightforward.
Yeah, I like it too, but I don't know why they charge so much for it.
Well, here, always remember that you have to hit on this button, import dataset from Excel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put here first, you need to open your raw dataset. And I'm
Hmm.
going
And
to
name it.
save this script like David script. And uh, it's coming your way immediately. Oops, where did I put it? Save as. Okay, in my home folder. David script. Okay, I already sent you the script.
Louis, thank you so much.
Could you please open it and share your screen so we make sure ourselves that the script works for you?
Hmm. Sharing screen. Espera, espera, espera.
Okay, below my face, you should see cam, make, share, And when you
No, no, I'm just opening up a folder to store it in.
okay, okay, now I see your screen. Perfect.
Perfect. And now into
Browse.
yeah.
No, 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 no,
Ah,
no. You got me wrong. Escape.
okay.
Cancel it.
Yep.
Okay, scripts are open in the folder that you have on the left
Uh,
part of your screen, just below the green circle button, right on your right. No, on your right. No, 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 no. That's for creating new scripts. On your right.
okay.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no. Below, exactly that folder.
Okay. Yeah.
Hit on that folder. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay,
There it is.
okay. Now you should open your data set as David.
Yes.
No, no, where it
Do I go
says
to
import
global
data
again?
set. Import data set
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Excel. From Excel.
From, but I don't have it in Excel.
Of course you do. You sent me that on Excel.
Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Browse.
So,
Click on the browse button on your right.
yeah, I just need to figure out where I saved that damn thing.
On your right. On your right. On the upper part. Upper.
Upper, upper, upper.
Browse.
Browse. Yeah, I'm there.
What's up, Davey? Are you sleepy?
I'm there. Wait, I just don't know where I saved that original Excel file. What was the dumb thing called? No, you know what? Just hold on. I just need to re-save it as David.
Also, you could open your Finder, your Files Explorer, and say open with. I know you already opened your script.
Yeah,
Where did you save
hold on.
your
I'm just
scale?
re-saving. Hold on. Da, da, da. Should I save it as David again? No, or just FCQ? Yeah, that's fine.
No, you don't need to transform it in CSV.
Okay. Just,
Okay,
da,
so hit on the import dataset
PHP, down to R, FCQ. Yeah, listo. Okay, now I'm going back into R. Okay, so import data set
from
from
Excel,
Excel.
browse.
Yep, and going back into my PhD, R, FCQ, XLS. Listo, ya.
Okay, change the name for. Okay, are you going change instead of ECQ? Put your name, David.
The name is
Import
what do I do
options
now?
below in that window. Import options. The first field.
Yeah, for some reason
No,
it
no, no,
won't
no,
let
no, no,
me
no. Pay
scroll.
attention. Below import
Yeah,
options.
import. Uh-huh.
N-
Yeah, yeah,
No, you didn't pay. Okay,
I'm good
pay
now.
attention to my instructions. Okay,
Okay,
hit on the tab, David script. that R. Click on
Okay.
the tab David script that R. Okay.
Yeah.
As you open the dataset as ECQ, instead of David, you should put ECQ. On line
Okay.
6, line 6,
Uh-huh.
instead of David, you
Uh-huh.
should put ECQ or FCQ.
FCQ. Okay.
Okay,
Got
run it. But first of all, you need to run line number 1 to activate ggplot2. So click on line
it. Okay.
1, hit the run button or command enter, command enter. No, David. On
Yeah.
the first line.
Run.
Okay, now
Yeah. It's detecting
go
it.
to line 7,
Uh-huh.
run,
FCQ.
run,
Okay.
run,
Hold on.
run, run.
Yep. I am. Ooh. Wow. Just
There
let
you
go.
go.